Hello everybody, I'm Kirsten. We're making our way through the major arcana. We've started at the Fool. We just finished the Tower card and now we are at the Star. We're learning how to work with the energy of the cards for ourselves, how to meditate with them and how to manifest with them for the life that we were always meant to have and become who we were meant to be. So we're on the Star card. The last few cards, ever since the Temperance through the Power card, we really focused on the shadow, your shadow side, going through the dark night of the soul, that journey of going within to the deep dark places, understanding ourselves, getting rid of attachments, really just learning about who we are, and now we finally emerge from the dark as the Star. Now we can shine like we were always meant to. The Star card is the card of the occult researcher. The Star card is the card of the tarot, the astrologer, the shaman, the seers, the the witches, the mages. The Star card is all about these spiritual, enlightened people that shine. These people are not afraid to be in the dark. They've worked through the dark. They've seen darkness. They've seen their own darkness, and that's the scariest stuff to deal with. These people can absolutely shine because they are greater than the dark. Okay? The energy of this card is the energy of Lucifer. So hold on to your polarity. Okay, let's talk about what the energy of Lucifer is. Lucifer is the highest form of intelligence and love. Lucifer's energy is confident, proud. Lucifer loves himself. Lucifer absolutely loves himself. Lucifer loves himself, and Lucifer communicates through mirrors. Hence, I've got mirrors everywhere. Okay? To work with this energy, take this card and put it on your mirror. And every time you see the mirror and you see this card, stop and list 3 things that you find beautiful about yourself. I have beautiful eyes. I have beautiful hair. I have beautiful eyebrows. So Lucifer loves it when you love yourself. That's the energy. The energy of Lucifer is loving yourself. We now have gone through, we've come so far in the major arcana. Arcana means secrets, the big secrets of life. Here's the secret of life so many people, they never figure out. If you love yourself enough, you don't need anybody else's love. If you love yourself truly, that's when you can really love other people. When you are no longer dependent on somebody giving you compliments, because you give yourself compliments. You know who you are. You know how you look good. It is so important to love yourself, because the way that you love yourself is the way other people will see you and respond to you. You can take something about yourself that you're not super excited about, like maybe most people have one ear a little bit forward and a little bit behind, okay? Or, they're really not that symmetrical. You can see that this one's higher than this one. And it's like, yeah, but I love my ears because, first of all, they're cute. And second of all, I can hear. I love my ears. And when you love yourself, you receive the blessings and the benefits of this energy, because it will transcend to all of your relationships. They will start seeing you as somebody who's very valuable to love. This is you operating at your highest self. This is you operating as you with your purpose. This is loving not only the aesthetically who you are, but internally who you are. You have been in the dark with yourself facing your own demons. And when you face your own demons, you are not afraid of a fallen angel named Lucifer who just wants you to love yourself. This is the card of saying, I am enough. This is the card of saying, I am worthy. This is the card saying, I do deserve that. I do deserve those genes. I do deserve this relationship. I do deserve to be loved. I do deserve to be worshipped and thought of as beautiful, because I am beautiful, because I am sexy, because I am smart. My brain is beautiful. My arms are beautiful. Everything is beautiful. The Lucifer's energy is thus of Venus as well. Venus is of aesthetic beauty. Venus and Lucifer have the very same kind of energy. Take it a step further, okay? The light bearer is also Christ-like energy. Christ was the light bearer as well. Let your light shine. Toot your horn. When you really feel confident about yourself, you don't even toot your own horn, because you toot so much on the inside anyways. The way to work with this energy, aside from the mirror work, every time you look into, if you look in this mirror, those are mirrors too, is you you understand that every single imperfection is a perfection. So I have a story about these mirrors. So I'm in my husband's house when we met. I lived in a different house, so I moved into his house. These were mirrors that I had in my house, and so when I moved into his house, these mirrors were in our bedroom, and I wanted him to help me hang them. They are very heavy mirrors. They are like antique mirrors. They're really old. I bought them at a thrift store. These mirrors I've seen a lot, hold a lot of stories. These little mirrors right here, there's another one up there. They came from, thrifting as well. And so anyways, the mirrors over there, there's actually 3 of them that go down the wall. Those came from thrifting as well. I love to thrift old stuff like that. So anyways, so I did this really, I worked with somebody, and we were working, through some shadow parts in our belief system, okay? And so it was manifesting with the infernal spirits, okay? Meaning what most people would call demons, okay? And so during this, doing this work, I worked with the magician demon that's in that's Baphomet, okay? And so when I met with him, I went into this room, and it was gold, and it was just bright gold everywhere, and these mirrors were everywhere, and in these mirrors I could see him and I, and it was just very, very, very beautiful. And so he told me that I had to hang my mirrors. Well, during this time, I had just moved into my husband's house, okay? And the mirrors were on the floor in our bedroom. And these mirrors and I asked him, I was like, can you help me hang these mirrors? These mirrors are heavy, and the reason that I wanted help is because now I have a husband to help me with stuff like this, but also because they're heavy, I really needed to put them into a stud, okay? And I'm like, well, I've now got a stud called a husband, and all I have to do is ask him to do this for me, and I'm sure he'll just jump at the opportunity, right? No. So a couple of months go by, and every once in a while I would mention the mirrors. And I am like, I need to get these mirrors up, because this is a conversation that I had with a demon, and we all want to stay on demons' good sides, and demons typically want for you to learn the interest of theirs, and they want for you to, and they are kind of they want you, they're all about fast manifestation, okay? You want to change, you go to a demon and he's going to tell you how to freaking do it. And so this became like an argument. Now, my husband doesn't know any of this background stuff, okay? He doesn't know that any of that, okay? So, so I started arguing with my husband about it, okay? And then, and then I'm just thinking about so many funny things right now. I'm so sorry. Okay, so then I really felt like, you know, I was needing these things. I was needing the mirrors hung. I was really needing to find my own space in this house, you know, that was my space. I was really like, you're not respecting me. You know, you're trying to make me fit into the crevices and the corners of your world instead of just making room for me. And so it finally led to me being like, I'm just gonna. I work from home. I'm just gonna change shit up. That's what I did. And so I went in and I took a room that was actually being used as a game room. My children have very beautiful rooms. They don't need this game room. Mommy needed her spot for herself. Okay, so I took this room that I'm in now. I painted it, and I hung my mirrors. And that is the spirit and the energy of Lucifer. You can take care of yourself. You can hang your own mirrors. Don't wait for anybody else to do it. You do it. That was the lesson. Does that make sense? Anyway, so it's like, oh, you don't need to wait for somebody to come and tell you how great you are. You need to know that you're great and walk around and be great. And if you did the dark night of the soul, if you worked on your shadow, you know exactly how great you are because you freaking survived that. And I will tell you is that I have this beautiful room. It's my library. It's where I keep my books. It's where I have my vanity. It is where I have some of my favorite plants. It is where it is all thing ghostly and witchy and beautiful and dark and sexy and sensual. I mean, you can see I even have like a pole dance pole fitness stripper thing, okay, in my room. Mm-hmm. And no, I'm not a stripper, but if you ever do like a ritual dance or just it's really good for opening up your chakras, and we can go on more and more about my personal stuff, blah blah blah, at a later date. But anyways, so that is the energy of the star. That's why when you emerge from the dark, when you've been in the dark so long, you're comfortable there. It's like if anytime there's a problem, you're going to go back to the dark, you're going to work it out so that you can once again emerge and be the star. Love yourself. Confidently love yourself. So that you never rely on somebody else to love you. Work with this energy. Put this card in the mirrors, and every time you're in front of a mirror, name 3 things that are beautiful about yourself. Physical things. Okay? Physical things. Not just inner beauty. Not like, oh, I've got a great personality. No. Beautiful things. Aesthetically. Your nose, your hair, your elbows, your feet, your hands, your chest, your butt, you know, whatever it is. Everything about you is beautiful. And when you come from the dark and you light up your own life, you will light up everybody else's as well. That is the beauty of the star card. It is you. It is the healer, the seer, the occult researcher, the tarot reader, the astrologer, the shaman. Wasn't that fun? Next up, the moon. That's going to be an exciting one. Obviously, I don't give traditional meanings to tarot, so it's just another way to read energy.